Esther Rose, you're the woman who named the Big Mac?
Yes, I am.
And how did that occur?
After high school, I was working in McDonald's advertising department and doing a lot of creative projects for McDonald's. And the product development manager knew of me doing these projects, so he came up to me and said, "We're considering this new 2 all-beef patty sandwich. Do you have a name that we could consider?" And I said off the top of my head, Big Mac.
So that's how they got the name?
No, not quite. He said they don't want anything with Mac in it. I should give him some other name. I said, no, it should be Big Mac because it connotates a bigger sandwich. It's synonymous with McDonald's. Then he said, well, we're considering the Blue Ribbon Burger. And I said, that's a dumb name.
And then what happened?
Well, it came out as a Blue Ribbon Burger, and it was test marketed in different areas, and it failed. Months later, the product development manager came up to me and said, we need a name for this bigger sandwich. And I said, I gave you a name, Big Mac. And at this time he said to me, well, we are considering the name Aristocrat. And I said, Aristocrat? That's as dumb as Blue Ribbon Burger. Well, they test marketed as Aristocrat, and that hamburger failed too.
So then did they listen to you?
Well, in about 1967, on their menu, they tried the name Big Mac, and it was a hit, and the rest is history. The Big Mac now is the 3rd biggest successful marketing name in history.
And McDonald's compensated you for the great name, right?
Well, that would have been grand. That would have been absolutely grand, but they did not. At first they said I worked for them, even though I worked in advertising as a secretary. And later on, years later, they said the statute of limitation expired.
And are you angry about that?
Well, again, it would have been very nice, and it's still too not late, McDonald's, but at the same time, it's almost 50 years later, it makes people so happy when they know that I named the Big Mac and when I meet them, and that's worth something.
Great. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you very much.